I'm redoing the no spin locker, the Lockrite one, and I've got myself this housing. It's going to give me a little bit of a problem, I think. That this is a 4-pin pinion, so it has one, just 4 all the way around. This one that it came out of only had 2, and it has short dummy shafts that just go into it, that just press against the housing, which, as you can see, are making a few marks here. So they're obviously doing a bit of work. So this would be an upgrade. The problem it's going to give me, I didn't sort of foresee, is, well, one, I've got to put, these are nearly brand new bearings on here, and I need new ones for here, so there's an expense that right on Christmas I don't need, and the other expense that I wasn't foreseeing is that this is second hand. I got it off eBay just as a centre, and the holes, these are standard ARP 9-inch bolts, are what are they, 7/16. Anyway, they fit nicely into this when you bolt up your ring gear. This one is 1/2 inch. It's already been, I wouldn't say drilled out, but it must have different bolts than the standard. I have some of them. I have a shoulder bolt out of another diff head that's apart at the moment. These are an ARP item which would solve this if I use them, and that would allow you to bolt right through and also locate nicely on the shank of this bolt, which is, I believe, the correct way to do it, rather than just I've had some of these that are threaded the whole way up, and the one that I upgraded to these, it had cut all the holes out and the bolts came loose, because the thread's not the right thing to be running torque onto. You need a shoulder. That's why ARP stuff is right. So these are an $80 set, which again, I don't want to, so it'll be $80 for that, and probably $50 to $100 for, I think maybe $50 for a couple of bearings to get this thing just swapped over and up and running. And I'm still trying to finish my diff housing, so I've got enough expense with axles and things of that nature. I'm just finishing off, I've just had it in just to set up my panhard rod mount, and I also forgot to put the breather in, so we'll do that as well. Trim and tap that out while we've got it out, let it bake in the sun. I painted it with Potbelly black, which I forgot needs, of course, to be heated to go off properly, so it's got all fingerprints on it and stuff already, but we'll give that a touch up after I've been welding here. Then that should be ready to assemble today, and move on to the next thing, put all the brakes on it. But, I think with this lot, I'm just going to, I had to pull this apart anyway, because I put it back to 28 spline drives when the axles broke, so I needed to put the 31s back in it, which is I'll probably just reassemble it all. This will go into my 3:1 ratio, which I expect I'm not going to be using that much anymore once I get this other housing over here, the war housing, warb. Once I get that set up with the what's that, having a 375, and I think that'll be better for Phillip Island. So and I certainly think it's better when I used to run that at Sandown. So we'll see. I've got enough parts if I don't go replacing everything, so we'll see how we go.